Hello, 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 and what's up, everybody? It's this time of the week. It's the GameSwift Townhall, and we are going to be talking a little bit. But first, I need to add a special guest into it. Hello, Pan.
Welcome everybody. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
We can hear and see you well, but you're not in your usual apartment. What's going on?
So I am at the pitch. That's the first training lesson for my 3 years old daughter. So it's obviously a very the most important task of the day. And I am, as you can see, in the GameSwift t-shirt because, like I announced like a couple of town halls ago, we completed the setup for our GameSwift community and GameSwift team football team, and we are playing in Krakow Football League. So far, 3 matches, 3 wins. So we are the leader of the table. So I hope that we are make it to the championship.
All right, GameSwift is winning. Hopefully, you will keep the streak. And of course, today we have a special guest with us, Sky Games, the one of the lead ambassadors of the GameSwift community. Hello to you too.
Well, hello there. How are you? Are you all right?
Looks like we're all right. At least I am all right. Just looking at you guys, just looking at you, Pan, you seem in a quite a good shape after those 3 wins in a football matches. But let's go back to the agenda. Let's go back to the important things that are happening right now. Since you are not on your personal computer, then I will be just showing stuff. Do you want to cover some of the latest things that happened? By the way, did you watch the debate in the US?
Like only some highlights, and I believe that every one of us is has already made our decision. So I think that we are all into the bubble, and I think this will be very similar to the for example assassin attempt for Donald Trump. So Democrats seem to think that it was set up. The Republicans came to the conclusion that it's real. So I think same goes with this debate. From our perspective, I think it's a little bit bearish because a lot of people built anticipation that Donald Trump will win this debate and that he will crush Kamala Harris. Looks like it didn't happen. So now the most pro-crypto president candidate is, let's say, losing some points. So we'll see. I hope that. Although I am not politically involved, but considering the speculation and the sector, I hope that Donald Trump will deliver the win, or maybe Kamala Harris changing her mind about the crypto, and because it looks like when you take a look at the at the program of both candidates, they becoming more and more similar to each other. So I wouldn't be surprised to seeing Kamala becoming pro crypto as well.
Yeah, for us, it really does not matter which party, which candidate wins. We all want to see a little bit of more freedom, especially financial and crypto freedom, allowance to do some stuff, maybe stuff related to taxation, depending on where you currently live, everybody. But that's it. We all want everybody to have equal chances into succeeding. And we all, of course, all want GameSwift to succeed even more than we did. So I have a thing to show you guys. If you didn't see, then I don't know what you are doing, but we have a new website. Well, it's not entirely new. It's just a refreshed version, but it looks so good. Let me just show it to you real quick. The domain is the same. It's GameSwift.io, but it's much better looking. We have some new stuff. For example, when it comes to incubation right now, it's just screaming to you up front. If you're building a game, if you need something, partner with GameSwift and our trusted allies, and just accelerate. Just send us your genre, your pitch deck, and get in touch with us. I am personally the most hyped about this. should make it easier for all the Web3 and Web2 games to come join our family. We are not lacking good games, but it's never enough to be having some really, really strong games. Do you want to add anything into that, Pan?
Like I am hyped mostly not only for the beautiful website design. It's obviously very important thing, but today probably the biggest topic for me is Fetch.ai partnership, because I think the last town hall that I've been present, I just leaked that we might announce the biggest partnership of the year, but I didn't have opportunity to comment this after having this partnership announced. So probably that's something that I want to talk about. Website is dope. It's a very good job from our UX UI designers. We try to gather your feedback. We know that it was a little bit outdated, so we try to get into the best shape for you guys, and thank you also for the feedback, because a lot of you reported that you want our website to be upgraded.
Right, so you all can just go to GameSwift.io and check out this website. We did a tweet about it. It is live, it is fully functional, but the partnership with Fetch AI is also live and very, very functional for both sites. We've been talking on a town hall, we've been talking on the spaces. Right now, we also have a campaign, ongoing campaign, the AI Power Hub campaign with Fetch AI. Basically, if you've been to our previous campaigns, you know the drill, you know how it goes. You just need to complete some really simple tasks to get to know Fetch AI, get to know their products, get to know GameSwift if you don't know about us yet, and give yourself a chance to win some prizes. We have announced those prizes. It will be prizes in Fetch coin, in GSWIFT coin, as well as some G-Bucks for you to have a head start over your enemies in upcoming Star Heroes new season.
And
When
I think that's the point when I can finally touch the base upon Fetch AI partnerships, guys. As you could see, this is not like another partnership on the paper. We already had a couple of X spaces, couple of interviews explaining, but this is the first time where I can get more into the details about that at the town. I know last week there was Tom and the Fetch AI team present, but I also wanted to share my personal perspective, because for me this is a huge topic. Back in December last year, we announced that we start the development of GSWIFT AI, that we want to embrace the massive opportunity of machine learning computing power in gaming, and that we want to develop the first gaming launcher which allows you not only to play computer games, but also to let your computer work while the gaming session is finished, and to work for you, to monetize its GPU, CPU, basically computing power. And I leaked that since this is a very big development, we will try to onboard a big partner for that. And I couldn't imagine bigger partner than Fetch AI. This is like the biggest AI project in overall crypto side. They have massive community, massive resources, and they can help us to make this vision happen. As you could see during last week town hall, this is not partnership on the paper. We had to deliver POC of our product to Fetch before proceeding with the announcement. So Tom and his team has been grinding really hard in the last couple of months to deliver this proof of concept, and we made it happen. So what is very important is, and that's important from my perspective, as until today, or until the announcement, you could anticipate us to basically introduce a special feature into our gaming launcher, which allows gamers to monetize their computing power, to basically contribute your GPU or CPU, right? But what was not clear and what was not announced is how we gonna monetize this computing power. How we gonna make this vision happen? Because it's not that hard to build environment for the gamers contributing to the network. The biggest challenge is to build the marketplace to match these two different parties, which is AI developers and seeking for computing power, and gamers having this computing power. And that's exactly what we do with Fetch.ai. We want to decentralize, we want to develop AI decentralized marketplace, which I like to say works a little bit similar to the Filecoin. So when you are aware of Filecoin, you know that what they built is decentralized cloud infrastructure, which increase storage. So there are basically two parties there, people having PCs contributing to the storage, and developers seeking for this storage in the cloud, right? And Filecoin distribute this storage. They are matching those two parties, and they earn revenue from that. And what we do on our marketplace will be very similar. So we are like we are very similar to Filecoin in this way, but on the level of computing power and AI. So we basically match AI developers seeking for computing power, and there are more and more AI models seeking for this computing power, and we, as the GameSwift, we are going to match them with our gamers, with the people contributing to the network. This is the way how we're gonna make it happen. And I really can't wait for the fruits of this hard work. Of course, it's a big challenge. We need to be aware of that. Even example of Filecoin, it's a great case study for us, because although they managed to build a huge decentralized cloud, they still a little bit struggled to onboard businesses seeking and building on this decentralized cloud. But considering that AI development is becoming more and more dominant, considering that those developers are in desperate need of computing power to run those AI models, then I have no doubt that the market fit is there, and that we can really make this vision happen.
Thank you very much, as always, Pan. You are breaking through every detail when it comes to not only this partnership that we have recently announced, but also the plans for the AI marketplace that we are building. Of course, everybody, we are talking about GS AI, where you could lend your computing power and earn some part of the revenue stream to yourself. So if you're not playing off, or you have so powerful computer that you could both be playing and lending some of its power, you could basically make your computer go to work and help develop some of the AI models, which will further improve, and hopefully create amazing stuff in the future. So that's it. That's about it. That's about the campaign as well. You can check the AI models, AI agents from the side of Fetch AI, test them out yourself, and hopefully give us and give them constructive feedback to further improve our products. That's great to hear.
Yeah, and small disclaimer. Please be understanding the still early stage of the final product development, because as you could see, it's very complex. But as you could see, we already showed a POC. So this development is really happening. But we need your feedback. We need your patience, your support, because that's the way how GameSwift operates. We are the one big decentralized community trying to contribute for our common goal, which is to make GameSwift ecosystem a superior gaming ecosystem. And I have no doubt that having launcher, the first launcher with revenue sharing opportunity is the perfect way to get some mainstream adoption. So yeah, that's what I wanted to add. Please be patient.
Thank you very much. We are all working on to onboarding the new members of the community. We are all working to trying to expand GameSwift to grab, players from Web3 industry that haven't heard of GameSwift yet. And as Pan just said, we are trying to create a superior ecosystem. So everybody coming in will basically have everything: games, revenue share, the gas token, community, many amazing games, and so on and so forth. I won't be advertising GameSwift on the GameSwift Townhall. You already know all of this, but I want to advertise two things as well. First of all, when it comes to the AI topic, we recently started hosting an AI spaces called AI Roundtables. I am hosting them personally and inviting our partners when it comes to AI development, games that are using AI, basically everybody that's working in the industry and it's trying to, help develop some of the models, maybe exchange some information or data. So the next spaces will be happening next week. You are all welcome to join and to listen about some really interesting stuff. I am learning myself on those spaces, so you probably will too. And the second thing I want to advertise, we also started this last week. It's the game nights, everybody. The game nights, as we have just posted, I do believe yesterday. It's a series of events happening on our Discord where you could gather in, you could get into the channel and play some games. This month we decided to go with the Fall Guys because we can get like 30, 40, even more people to be playing in one lobby, everybody competing for the win, everybody having fun, and everybody having an opportunity to win some prizes. So just check our Twitter X account, find our Discords and be prepared for tomorrow's evening, because the game night is going to happen. And that's the reason why Sky Games is currently with us, because I wanted to hear your insights about the initiative of the gaming nights. But before coming into that, I wanted to hear the origin of you being a gamer. What brings you to the Web3 space? What is your experience?
And before we get Sky on the microphone, I'm really sorry. I need to drop out. So glad to have you, Sky, on our town hall. Unfortunately, I need to go back to my little daughter. Thanks for having me, and thank you for jumping. Unfortunately, don't have opportunity to stay to the very end, but I'm leaving you with the best host in the town. Thank you so much, and let's keep in touch.
Of course.
Understandable.
Have fun.
Thank you, Ben.
He
Great
can
to
always
have you.
he can always watch the recording. It's okay.
Yeah, he can always. Or we can, try to sneak you into some other town halls so we won't have a choice. But for now,
Hmm.
you feel the most welcome. And please tell us a little bit of your story as a gamer.
Well, I mean, I started gaming when I was a child, just like most people. The first game I ever played was Spyro on the PlayStation
Oh, yeah.
1. So, that brings back the vibes, really. And what brought me to Web3 was just the possibility of making my hobby and passion an actual source of income. So, like, of course, I play pro tournaments, looking at FIFA and Call of Duty, but it's not the same as being at home and just playing a game you genuinely enjoy and making, well, money at the same time. And it's just to raise the awareness of it. I mean, crypto itself has such a bad image outside of Web3 community, but it's really not that bad. And I think it's just to get rid of that stigma about it.
Yeah, seems like it. I mean, I'm originally coming from the Web 2 gaming industry, from the esports industry, and when I first heard of crypto, I didn't hear good opinions from outsiders. But when I went in, I found out that hey, the technology is great. People working here are great. You know, we have a lot of events, a lot of opportunities to go out from our basements and apartments, and just have a chat and an
Mm.
honest, genuine chat with each other about games, about what we can do to improve, to use the technology to its fullest. So, how did you exactly end up in Web3, and what are you doing in Web3?
How did I end up in Web3? Well, I used to play a game called Eve Online, by CCP Games, where they decided to create Project Awakening, and that is based in Web3 on the blockchain. So that's how I ended up here. But I mean, what do I do? I'm a content creator, but I'm not really just a content creator. I'm just a gamer who enjoys making videos because that's what I used to do. I used to have a YouTube channel, a Twitch channel, and I just like posting and making awareness. I first found GameSwift when I was looking at Star Heroes. Star Heroes was such a good, like, it was so well advertised and it looked so good from the outside that I just had to go and play it because, space games are my jam all day, every day. It's still now my favorite game to play. And that's how I came across GameSwift actually, because, through the launcher. And that was the first time I ever realized that everybody else is doing it wrong. Because when you download the GameSwift launcher and you want to play Star Heroes, you don't have to create your own wallet. You don't have to go download MetaMask. You don't have to go download Phantom. It does it all for you. So that's why I decided to, speak to Mihal and become a lead ambassador, because basically this is how it should be. Like, you should just open a launcher and play your game. You shouldn't have to go to third-party websites, download your wallets, and the process. It's way too long and it's off-putting for the average gamer. And
Oh yeah,
that's why I want to just represent GameSwift, and here we are.
yeah, I agree with you on this topic 100%. I was sometimes I found a game, I researched it, I watched some videos, and I thought like, okay, this might be cool, might be fun. Let's dive into it. And you need to get this wallet. Oh, I don't have it. You need to have this coin. Oh, I don't have it. I need to bridge it. Oh, I cannot bridge it through the websites I am usually doing it. So the process is just
Mm.
pushing me off the game. I understand the idea behind creating your own, I don't know, a chain token NFT. I really do understand that, but for web 2 gamers, they do not understand. They just want to press download, press play, and just play and have fun. In
Yep.
web 3, what GameSwift is doing, as you mentioned, that's actually a great description of a GameSwift is. It's one of the products is the launcher. You can log in, create your account with your email, just set up a password, just set up your icon, your avatar, description of yourself, like you could do on Steam and stuff like that, and start exploring, start playing games. Some of the games, yes, they are web 2, you need to go to a website and just play them. Some games are not on the launcher itself, but it sends you to the website where you can
Hmm.
find the game. But what's the most important thing, in my opinion, what GameSwift is trying to achieve and accomplish, is that with one account, and ideally one wallet, because sometimes you need to have an NFT or stuff like that, you could access hundreds of games. So you just need to get over this process once, and then you're free to explore web3 gaming. When it comes to web2, sometimes you still have the feeling that, okay, this game's on Steam, this game's on Epic,
Yeah.
this game's on the other launcher, this game doesn't have a launcher, or I don't know. So you still need to switch from platform to platform, from launcher to launcher. In Web3, it is similar, but GameSwift tries to unify it to exactly create one account, which you could access many games.
Yeah, that's it. And I mean, that's what spoke to me about our GameSwift. And then I became part of the community, and here are the game nights. That was one of the very original ideas that I had a couple of weeks ago, was the game nights, because that's how the gamers like to game. And if you throw a game night, then you have a lot of fun, and when people have fun, they will always come back because it's always how you feel is what you remember.
So was it your idea to actually, start with the game nights? Have you talked to like Michał and pursued him into doing game nights?
The game, if you were to check Discord, I was the first one to say game nights. Many others said game nights, and they might have chased them better, but then I did. But I was the first one to use those words. I've got proof.
That's great. Actually, I'm so happy that you came out with this because since I joined the marketing team of GameSwift, I was doing tons of stuff trying to help with campaigns and with Twitter and with stuff like that. But I am a gamer. I can, type on my keyboard. I can do stuff, yes, but I love gaming. If I
Yep.
can connect gaming with working, with, doing something for the project, for the community, then I'm 100% in. So I just did the first game nights like a week ago, and one upcoming is actually tomorrow. So since you are somewhat a founder, or at least you gave an idea to the game nights, what games would you love to see and play on those events?
Oh, that is a good question. Are we like if we were to talk Web 2 games? I think that everybody's favorite for game nights is Among Us because it's just funny. That is everybody's favorite. But I think I would like to see a bit more competitive games. Since basically Star Heroes is the flagship game, I would love to see everybody jump into Star Heroes and run a tournament. And but that maybe that's just because I love space games, though. I just can't stay away.
Yeah, Among Us seems quite fun because we have clear winners at the end of each lobby, but it's not one person. Sometimes it's two, sometimes I
Mm,
do believe it could be more. So that's a little bit problematic when it comes to
yeah,
prizes distribution, but we could work this out. It's not the problem.
yeah.
It's just, small problem we need to figure out. But Star Heroes, as you mentioned, I love this idea because I would love to highlight and promote the games that are powered by or incubated by or partnered by with GameSwift. I love this idea, and I am waiting, almost shaking when I'm thinking about the season 2 because I had access to see some of the sneak peeks of the upcoming season. You probably saw what is on Twitter. A lot of stuff is coming in, guys, and I would
Ooh.
love to be hosting Star Heroes game nights as well. So maybe we could combine those two. Maybe we could go with like a tournament, create your team, sign up, and compete against other pilots. That would be cool.
But that sounds amazing. We definitely gonna have to sit down and make that work because you just cannot beat space games. And yeah, there you go. And season 2 is around the corner anyway, so it's great timing.
Yeah, there are some other games, Web 2 especially, because Web 2 is like the games are so well developed. It took them like 5 to 10 years, but they are super good right now. Like, I don't know, League of Legends, one of my favorite
Mm,
ones, Counter Strike. I've had some voices about Fortnite, for example, and we could do that if we get the creator code to create our own games. We could host games for couple of dozens of people. That would be cool, and many other games. When it comes to games, I could be talking for hours, man.
yep.
So
Me
I
too. Me
don't
too.
know if I don't know if that's the point. Since Pan left, we won't be providing you any alpha, any super exciting stuff about GameSwift. All I can tell you guys is that tomorrow evening I want to see a lot of you, pretty much every and each one of you at our Discord, on our Discord on the game night to be competing in Fall Guys. It's free to play. You can play it on your mobile. You can probably play it on your console, on your PC. It doesn't require much skill. I mean, just looking at me, I lost 5 lobbies in a row. But hey, you can still have fun and you can give yourself a chance of winning some prizes. We have this weekly leaderboard after each game night, and we will have the monthly leaderboard with maybe some additional prizes, maybe with some invites for the next season, maybe a voice when it comes to creating the next season, choosing of games, format, and stuff like that. I am highly highly recommending. Just come by and see if you like it or not. The game night is happening tomorrow evening. Every piece of detailed information you will find on our Discord and our Twitter. That's all I wanted to say.
That is perfect, isn't it? Really, that is a perfect note.
And I do believe on this note we could end this town hall. Everybody, since Pan is taking care of his daughter right now, which is perfectly understandable. You know, the school just started, so he needs to pay a little bit more attention to his family. But hopefully, he will be back for the next town halls where we will share some additional informations when it comes to GameSwift and its development. But for today, this is all. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in and participating. It was me, Rafał Majotek-Szczepanek, today with, of course, the CEO Pan Paragraf and Sky Games, who just joined us because he wanted to share some thoughts about gaming. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. It is an absolute honor.
Hopefully, see you at tomorrow's game night and at other occasions and events that GameSwift will be hosting. So take care, everyone, and see ya.
Toodles.